Yo, what up guys, this is LMB7 coming at you with another Let's Play Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. This is episode 2, mission number 2. Now, you don't have to do the missions in any order. As far as how you complete them, this was my preference. I'm going to go and try to actually infill with a boat today. A lot of people like to use the chopper and the parachute, and so I figured I'd do it more Navy SEAL style and infill with a boat. So here I'm just going to go get my bearings, ride the boat all the way up to the objective. Have to double check, make sure I'm going the right way. Alright, so now I finally got to the base. I'm here in a bit. I'm going to hop out and just stealth swim, even though honestly there's really no reason for me to do it. I just wanted to do it to see what the option was and how it looked. So as you can see, you dive under. I don't think there's a time limit as far as I could tell. It's not like most games where after you hold it for so long you pop up out of the water and have to catch your breath. He stays under the water, so it's like a dolphin.
Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area. Yo, eyes on the grunt. Inside the bunker.
So now you'll see the yellow circle for the actual mission, and then you'll see the purple circle. That symbolizes Unidad. That is a military faction that is working hand in hand right now with the cartel. So as you can see, I'm going to do my recon, don't want to go in there guns blazing and get shot up and die. Unidad is a lot harder to take down than your average Sicario. They are up armored. Generally their bases are more fortified and have more defensive measures.
Got it. Eyes on the Unidad captain.
I got eyes on a generator. Sniper up in the tower.
So here I've got to go get closer for one so I can get a better drone view, but I've also got to let it cool down because my main goal right now is to try to take down these snipers because they're at a vantage point. They're going to see me. If they shoot at me, it's pretty much just going to ruin my whole game plan. On another interesting note, I learned about this recently. I didn't do it in this video, but the generators, if you can actually shoot them with one sniper rifle bullet, it'll actually knock the power out. It's not as pertinent to doing that right now because it's daytime, but if you're doing it in the nighttime and you happen to get a good enough vantage point, you can shoot that generator box and it'll knock out the power to the whole thing. Instead of you having to go infiltrate, climb in, and go and actually turn it off by hand. Just makes it a lot easier and a lot faster. Makes you more stealthier. So I'm going to deploy my drone again, hoping to line up a good sync shot and also catch anybody that I may have not caught before, like that guy right there in the corner. Because I want to try to get as many of these tagged, even though it's going to be slow and meticulous. It's just better off to get everybody tagged so you know where they're at and you don't have any surprises, and let you take them down faster and more efficiently.
Tangos are marked. What's the word? Eyes on the target.
So I line up my sync shots here, and I have them go and engage it, take down all 3 snipers in one fatal swoop. Now I don't have to worry about them. A little bit easier to go and get the jump on everybody else. So as you can see now, the purple area has got a little bit smaller. That means that I've pretty much surveyed most of the area. I just have to go and find the couple little stragglers left here.
Eyes on a grunt. He's alone. In the bunker.
So that is actually another tip here. What I'm doing technically isn't smart, just because if you get low enough, the enemy will spot it, they'll know your presence, and they'll shoot your drone down. But if you can get low enough without being spotted and get into those buildings, it makes it a little bit easier just to get the recon and make sure that there's no one hiding in the tents or the buildings.
Target's marked. Good to go. Copy. Target marked. Target acquired.
So once again, I'm going to go and set up a sync shot, but I actually think that this guy doesn't ever come out for my guys to get him, so I think I wind up untagging him and eventually taking him down.
We got a grunt all by his lonesome. At the checkpoint.
There is the lieutenant that you are actually going and trying to interrogate to find out the position of Yuri and Polito, or at least how to get them back where you need them.
Ready to fire. Target down.
Also, I do plan on doing a couple co-op videos. I don't know how many I'm going to do. It's going to have a little bit more extensive material, such as like doing side missions and rebel ops and stuff like that. So keep a lookout for that. That'll be coming soon.
Target's confirmed. Ready to assault. Roger that. Target marked. Got the target.
So from here, I'm just, crossing my T's and dotting my I's, making sure I've got everybody scouted out before I go charging in. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure I've got everybody now. There's no purple area left. I know where everybody's at. So now I'm going to go make my move. So another thing you'll see later in this video is I free the rebels. There's pros and cons to that. So yeah, they cause a distraction and they can go and fight the enemy for you, but at the same token, they also alert the enemy of your presence, or at least that someone is attacking them, so they go on high alert. I think I try to set up another sync shot right here. It doesn't ever come, just because one of them's in a position where he's not moving any, so the guy can't go and get a lock on. Sometimes that's kind of annoying. Although they do have a skill where you can upgrade your AI as far as the soldiers if you're doing the single instead of co-op. So I don't know if that's going to make it to where they actually are better at getting into position for sync shots or what.
Lost the target.
So right here, yep, I'll go let the rebels out, and that's where I run into problems, because now they go and just gun blazing, all John Wayne style, and cowboys and Indians shooting the place up, and then boom, they notice me.
Target acquired.
As you can see, my mini map right there flash yellow, which means I'm being hunted and they are alerted, so they're actively seeking me out. But luckily for me, I've took most of them out with sync shots. I haven't really had to fire too many bullets since getting in here, so it makes it way easier for me. Honestly, I think this is like the first time I'm having to fire in the camp and they actually pull off whatever sync shot they were ready to, even though they didn't have everybody marked. Kind of a waste, but you know, it is what it is, and it happens. So from here, I'm gonna go climb up the building. He's gonna hide out every time when you're detected in there, just like a little coward. You know, he's gonna hide in the corner, cry, and then he's like, "Oh, I can't." And then he finally caves in and he snitches.
Sick fucks like Yuri and Polito. One day that might be you hanging from their ceiling. You can't trust them. It would be a relief if I took them out of your life.
Look, I'm not a snitch, but let's just say, yeah, they freak me out. The thing is, they're not even in Itaqua.
So call them back to Itaqua. Tell them you've got a package ready.
Oye, Polito. I got a lamb ready for delivery. Un borrego. Vale.
Alright, so I knock him out. Mission complete. Me, just being me, I'm going to go around the base now because it's pretty much clear and go and try to collect all the resources, just because resources are going to be your best friend as far as any upgrades, and the more you can collect and the more skill points you can collect, the better off you're going to be, just because now instead of going in there and having limited amount of skills, you're going to have better drone, better revive speed, better stamina, better damage reduction, just overall better everything. Right here you can see I also found a weapon accessory. So for the next couple minutes I'm just going to roam the base, you know, making sure that I don't leave anything behind. No bonus medals, no accessory cases, no weapon cases, no documents, no resources. Just going to go and collect it all, because no one's been alerted, no one's coming to reinforce them. I've just wiped out the whole base, ghost style.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
So there's this army ranger on leave out in my neck of the woods, and he decided he wanted to get himself a pair of alligator boots.
So once I collect everything, I'm going to go and exfil with the chopper. While riding in the chopper, they go and they do a funny Marine joke. At least I find it kind of funny. I mean, it's not laugh out loud hilarious, but we all know how Marines love to lick windows and eat crayons. Hooah. A little bit of delayed reaction there, but it is what it is.
Keep an eye out for these two Marines I sent in a couple days ago. They were after gator boots too, and they should have been back by now. Ranger says,
alright, I think that wraps it up as far as on the base, on everything I can tag. So now I'm going to go hop in the helicopter, and I think one of the AIs starts up that little corny joke about the Marines. Gonna check my map. Gonna head to the next mission,
We've got a location on
which is where it gets really interesting, because he has too many guns there and just a bunch of people, but you know, that's for another episode. Don't want to get too far ahead. Just know that it is going to be a lot of enemy combatants. Anyways guys, if you like this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, leave comments, so I can improve these videos. I'll be trying to do these daily as time allows, if not weekly, so just stay tuned. That's all for LMB 7 right now. Y'all have a good night.